Okay, welcome back. I just wanted to make a quick video about that triangle right there as part of your R2 circle ability to get into your character within L1 and R1 and L1 to go to attributes, resistances, profile, classes, currency, and reputation. But that triangle here is in that A register update. Okay, now before you hit that triangle, you want to go into Gear Set List. And then that's a list of all my characters: Conjurer, Botanist, Carpenter, Leatherworker, Weaver, Alchemist, Thaumaturge, Miner, and Arcanist. However, this is the Gladiator, and so we're going to create a new gear set. And that's going to store all these items that we added on as for the Gladiator at level 1 in this set. So the next time when I want to switch to Gladiator by changing its weapon, bring these items with that character's sword. Oh. Oops. And it took just a hiccup to realize how fast. There we go. Gladiator 1 registered. And there's Gladiator at level 1. Speed dial 1. Yeah. It's a first level character. Our phone memory. Speed dial. Okay. About to go talk to Mylla. Right there. The Guildmaster. But wanted to touch on to that equipment. Alrighty. Going back here. Oh, see, if you feel free to like or, subscribe. And we're going to start the next video, first level Gladiator with Mylla, the first sword. And while looking before the first sword, we're going to our additional and our actions and traits. Fill that up. Conjure. Get one choice out of the 3 because of our level. We don't get all 3 at first. You have to choose. Looks like I'm going to go with Cure. There's a trick to it. The trick is that you don't have to cast Protect after every battle. Protect lasts 30 minutes. So you can set Protect to the bar, which you'll start seeing me do like at 3rd or 5th level, 2nd level. And then you can set Cure to the bar in a different location on these different tiles. And then once you set cure as active, the protect will fade, but it won't take it off the tile set. So then you cast protect, it lasts for 30 minutes, and during those 30 minutes, you keep the protect until its duration runs out, and you keep the cure, even though it's only showing one active. Even though only one of the bars active, the one in cast, there's two in cast that are active, and that means. And I think the mind tricks that out, and it figures like since one was already taken off the bar, then it was also taken out of gameplay, and that's not the case. And it's really a little bit to get used to. There's protect for 30 minutes, and even if you take that off the bar, that the 30 minutes has to run down to 0 minutes. So then you can switch over to cure and still keep curing during the duration of protect. It won't wipe that out. It'll wipe the bar one out, taking that means, but not the play one. The bar is play, taking that means here. And that's really complicated to get used to. It might wipe out the other bar one, but its play effect is still out there, I think, for 30 minutes, and then the cure one kicks in. So even though you only got one on the hot bar, you got two in play. The cure and the protect. And I think one can high-five themselves for the difference that comes in on that. And that once the bar deletes that there's no residual magic left over, it also wipes the bar and the residual magic out in the field of play. The effect of it just ends. And like a duration, arrow, or thunder, and then they only take the thunder for or wind damage for like 30 seconds, which I think is like 5 rounds. So as soon as you change it off the bar, you lose the other 4 rounds of wind damage out there. It just takes it out of play because you took it off your bar. But I don't think that's the case. The other 4 rounds of wind damage still goes through. And so with that type of suggested play style, you'll see me do it later on in some of the other Gladiator videos, and you're like, it's a cheat or some type of last Mohican silken rifle thing. This guy thinks he's so smart to think that means, but it really does work. And even though I only had 1 slot at first level, it turns into an advantage. Losing tempo here for questions that seem they're just great. I believe each character goes up to 50th level in that means, but not all of that 50th level will transfer to your other classes as affinities. Now, that's not going to always be the case here, because you're going to tell yourself, no, I don't care how many things that this guy says type thing, it's just not that smart. You know, you're not adding those slots either. That's a total of 4 slots at 20th level. It's not 4 plus 3, which is 7 plus 2 plus 1. So at 20th level, you get 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 for a total of 10 slots. And it's just 4 of them. It's 6 off. Minus the 4 slots, they think that means. And we created 6 slots off. But with this technique, I guess it could feel like 6 or 10 or 26 or something of that nature. But not everything has that type of 30-minute duration. They're in seconds, not minutes. Remember, there's 60 seconds in a minute or something of that nature.